Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Tinatastic Talks. So before I begin, don't forget to like this video down below, or if you have yet to subscribe, then I'd really love it if you would. Yeah, it's been 3 years since I came down with Ramsay syndrome, which is shingles in the affected ear and facial paralysis. Not a fun thing to go through. It was very scary. I was like, what the heck is going on with my life? It's freaky to have part of your face not work like it should. It's kind of like this weird out-of-body experience when it starts to happen, when you start to feel numb in the face. It's, yeah, not pleasant at all. One of the scariest moments of my life was that day. And today, it's 3 years ago today that it happened. If you haven't seen the initial video chronicling my journey, I will leave it up here. And I also did a video last year about what life was like for me then. So I figured I would kind of do an update as for what is life like for me now, especially because I did go through treatment about 6 months ago. And I will be doing an in-depth video next week about what that actually is like for me on a day-to-day basis. So let's go through what is different, where I'm at with the percentages of different things that I was dealing with and struggling with still health-wise. Part of that treatment did focus on my chronic pain, which is probably resolved itself about 90%, which is fantastic because before that, it was not the case at all. It still gets a little sensitive when there's weather that's acting up. Like for example, today in Canada, where I live, it was snowing. This is just like a really, really weird time to be around. And so whenever there's weather that's acting up, I will get migraines. I will have some pain in my ear at times, or sometimes in my face, like my eye might twitch sometimes. However, that's another thing. The eye twitch that I was experiencing multiple times a day, probably about 95%, I'd say that the eye twitch has resolved because it really only acts up if I have pain, but it's very minimal now compared to it being on a daily basis. Like I'm talking upwards of, I don't even know. I can't even count how many times it used to happen, but the hyperacusis that I used to experience was very intense, and I would have to wear noise canceling headphones pretty much anywhere I went. When I went to treatment in October, we didn't know if this was even gonna improve or what. It did. I'm not fully able to enjoy live music. That's something, although maybe when we get out of this lockdown situation and I can see if I can handle it or not. Back in March, the last time I was able to go out to a restaurant, I went out with about 12 people. There were TVs, there was music, and I could actually handle myself, which was quite the accomplishment for me because if I were to think back to last year this time, that wouldn't be a possibility. It would be too overwhelming. I'd be shot of energy like that. Since the new year, that's been really starting to improve that way bit by bit. And so by doing some kind of like exposure therapy with sounds and stuff like that, and managing my own anxiety around all of that, I've been able to see a lot of improvement compared to last year. I'm able to handle crowds now. I'm able to handle music. I can tell where the sound is coming from, whether it's coming from up here, down here, to the sides. So in terms of like chronic fatigue, that was something that last year was still a very big problem, and it was getting worse by the fall. That has been improved. My stress level is something that I have been able to work on since last year. I am trying to continue to put into place good boundaries with stress, with work, with different things in my life. Being able to say no to things, being able to know when my body as well is saying no for me. And I am able to better listen to what my body's telling me. Yeah, so I'm just editing here, but I felt it important to include a part about processing and grief. Being as today is the anniversary, this past week I've had some interesting dreams when people have talked about it with me who lived with me throughout that situation. I cry. I still cry about it when I think about what happened, how I felt. So it still is, you know, something that is close to me. I feel I probably obviously still have to process some of those things. However, I use it now to just help me understand people in a more profound and deep way, because I know that our experiences shape us into who we are, our outlook on life, the way we behave, all those types of things. So that is much more clear to me now, having gone through everything that I've gone through. It drives my own compassion for myself as well as for other people. The emotions of it all, and the emotions of coming down with a physical condition that was completely unexpected, is something that I think takes a lot of time to move through, to process, and to accept. Okay, back to the video itself. So I did want to segue into this part of the video of really just thanking everybody for just journeying with me throughout all of this craziness. I am appreciative of your support. If any of you are dealing with Ramsay syndrome and have questions, please feel free to leave a comment down below, or you can email me. My email address, it's tinytastictalks@gmail.com. Other things that have happened this year relating to Ramsay syndrome has been, I was published in the Women's Health magazine. Was not expecting that to happen. I'm just happy that people are becoming more aware of what this condition is, what it does, how it can affect people. We all have our different stories. Check back next week. We're going to be talking about what life is like for me on a day-to-day basis. 6 months after treatment, I'll go into more depth than what I did today. So I'll see you in the next one.